Titanic. We all know about the disaster, many people are fascinated by it, and some have also built the ship in Minecraft. And that's what we're doing today. Okay, so here's the plan. In this video, we're gonna make like this red and black part and this yellow line. In the next episode, we're making this like the white part, the chimneys, the mast, and then we're gonna have a video for the decks and the details. So, I made a world that I named Titanic, and here's the thing. I made Titanic in Minecraft when I was 6. I never finished, but it was bad to say the least, and far too small. So we're building it almost 1-to-1. I'll change some measures to make the job easier, but almost 1-to-1 scale. Remember to watch the entire video to see how it goes. As soon as I came into the world, I got some dirt and started to make a frame of 54 times 269 blocks to make the building easier. After fixing some mistakes on the frame, I made dirt line 11 blocks up to know how far up the red will go. Well, then I took some iron blocks and made the outlines of the stern, the back of the ship, with help of a picture of the ship. Then I made the outline of the keel, the bottom. Then I outlined the bow, the front, including the back part, and the real Titanic is 28 meters. But I made mine 29 blocks. Because when making the outline for this part between the keel and the size, I decided that it will be easier to do 29. And then I made the shape of the bow with red concrete. And now comes the first challenge. We need to make a smooth change between the top and the bottom of the bow outline. It was going great in the beginning. I made staggering progress. But then I replaced the iron outline, and after a while I made the mistake of also building from the bottom of the bow. This meant I had a hard time trying to make sure it would be easy to align it. Then I tried going from the top frame down, and the fact that I built in 60 million directions at the same time made it harder and harder to make it look good. Then I found a baby horse and decided to name it Captain Smith. But eventually I gave up on making the bow look good. I wanted to continue and I just built, and it ended up like this. It isn't horrible, but it bothered me. I put down the grown-up Captain Smith on a leash, and then I removed the iron outline of the keel about 100 blocks. Then I extended the concrete as far as I removed the keel. When I was done with that, I replaced the rest of the outline, and after making this flat thing in the stern, I built the bottom of this part where the stern gets thinner. And after that, I extended the bow half for about 50 more blocks. While doing it, I saw a wandering trader, and it despawned. It's so weird. Anyways, I made another outline for the part of the stern that gets thinner further up. Then I removed some dirt and started on the black part. I made almost the rest of the bow in 50 minutes before logging off. When logging back on, I finished the bow, the black part, and spent about 10 minutes making the black part of one of the sides. And you know how the bow bothered me? Well, I boomed and we built it, the part that bothered. And it took around 20 minutes, but it was worth it. The boat looked infinitely better. Then I built the other side when when started making the black part of the stern, I noticed a big problem. When making it, I didn't think about the poop deck. This part. It's actually called that. So what did I do? I built the poop deck and watched a tutorial on how to copy and move structures. Then I moved the stern. I didn't record the process due to the fact that I closed Minecraft all the time, meaning that the recording would stop and I would get 20 million files. But I managed to move it 5 blocks, which was enough. Um, Now when recording this, I've shown the build to one of my friends, and then I noticed that I didn't manage to move the stern backwards. So we're gonna try and fix that in the next episode. And if it doesn't work, we're just gonna have a 5 meter longer boat. Anyways, some parts got corrupted or something, so I had to rebuild some of it. But the majority came out fine. And now came the biggest challenge of the entire project. Make a smooth transition from the bottom of the stern to the poop deck. I decided to sleep on it and logged off for the day. When logging on the next day, I had the general idea of how to do this. I began with modifying the outline. I built more outlines on the very back and I filled it in. When I had done that, I connected the finished sides with the poop deck. It worked, so I did the same on the other side. Then I slowly started connecting the top stern outline with what I just built. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty hard, but eventually I finished and it turned out good. But uh, I succeeded eventually, at least. So I made some final tweaks and it turned out awesome. But the stern wasn't done. I made it in about 30 minutes and then I made the propellers. And then we were done for the episode. You might say, that Titanic is ugly, but we are yet to make the windows and the superstructure. So subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.